Hello everyone! Welcome to the first part of the Racing Around the World Sonic Celebration. Hope you're all doing well. Hello Hokase, hello Rize, hello Misan, hello Moto, we saw you in the chat earlier as well. So, this year, SEGA is celebrating Sonic racing games. Of course, there's the upcoming Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. That's going to be releasing some point this year. But there's a lot of racing Sonic games, and they all date back to the one that we're going to be playing tonight. Sonic Drift. And this chat is misplaced. The eternal struggles of having a new layout. There. That's better. Yeah, I mean, don't think we need to, like, waste any time, shall we? Let's just hop right into it. We were hoping these two were gonna be more visible. Oh. I put them to actually be more visible. We're gonna be playing like this. Just hit here. We also have Tails and a Dark Shell up there. But yeah, we don't really have, like, a layout properly right now. That's okay. Yeah, let's just hop into the game, shall we? And what game is that? That game is... Yay! That game does not have sound. Let's fix that. Now the game has sound. Welcome to Sonic Origins! So, obviously the Game Gear Sonic games, which we're gonna be engaging with today, they're released on a few different systems. They were released on the original Game Gear, of course, but also they got re-released in the Sonic Adventure Deluxe Director's Cut release for GameCube and PC. And they got released in Sonic Mega Collection Plus, which we do own. We do own that version. And then they also got put into this Sonic Origins when the Plus. Now the chat is misplaced again. Chat is not behaving. Not you, chat. Chat on OBS's end. I think that should be good. I 100% drift 100% the Sonic Drift 2, but not the first one. But I do own the first one now. I tried it a little. I don't know which one is hardest. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna be going over to the mission mode here, which is where you have the Game Gear games. All the Game Gear games here, including these, which is really interesting. Actually, Dr. Robotic Mean Machine. Yeah. Here's the worst Sonic game ever made, probably. But that's not what we're playing. We are playing Sonic Drift. There it is. The Sonic Origins, like, menu music is good. So, very simple. Steering, drifting, acceleration, braking. Activate special powers with up. And in other words, don't use an analog stick. Something here feels wrong. Oh, you know what it is. There we go. There we go. Yay! Alright, so y'all gonna have to tell us what the audio levels are like, of course. You're gonna be watching the demo here, so you can let us know if it's too loud or too low. This game does not have the most fun audio in the world, so you don't want it to be too loud. Also, you don't want to not hear it at all, because that would suck. The sprite work in this game is really nice. It's a very pretty game. Not a very good game. It's a very pretty game. Oh, sorry. What's the start button? Y. Okay. Alright, so there are 3 Grand Prix. We're gonna do all 3. And the poll in the YouTube chat is gonna decide our current character. So, the green GP driver is gonna be whoever won the poll now, and that was Amy Rose, ending that poll. We're starting, the thing, pick the next driver. That's gonna be between Sonic the Hedgehog, Miles, Tails, Prower, and Dr. Robotnik. Okay, the new poll has begun. We should hop into a call in case
Dagoth welcomes you, Nerevar, my old friend.
Airport Discord. Let's see. Oh, we forgot to announce that they were live on this server. A professional. All right. Again, this game like requires you to be tabbed into the game to actually play it. Yeah, so Amy wins. All right. Here we go. 2, 3, go. Are we Sonic? Okay. 2, 3, go! Oh, it's B! Oh, okay. Okay. Been a while since we played this game. Let's be clear about that. Tails just hurt us there. Like we know how to drift. That's a drift. An Outrun style drift, but it's like it's very tricky to do. If you drift too much, like we just did, you lose a ring. Oh, I gotta speed up. How do you use the heart attack thing? Hit up, right? That was terrible. That was terrible. Okay, gotta do better. Still in this. Okay, Marble Zone. Go. Okay, this time we actually like accelerated from the start, so that helps. Alright, we're third. Oh, fuck. This was actually the first game Amy and Eggman were playable in. And this game released before Sonic and Knuckles. So Amy actually debuted as a playable character before Knuckles did. This is so difficult. Oh, Cassie! Look to seeing you. God, this is difficult. Like knowing when it's like okay to drift and when it isn't is really tricky. Okay, so even when you have invulnerability, you can't drift too much. Okay, that's great. That's great. Ooh, okay. Okay, now we're locked in. Fuck! Catching up is like really difficult. Okay, that's how you use your ability. Okay, yeah. You can use your ability whenever you want to. Mario Kart Super Circuit came out 10 years later, though. Like, it's not really fair to compare this to any Mario Kart. Like, this game should be compared to, like, handheld versions of Outrun and stuff like that, you know? That's the kind of game it's going for. Okay, start to figure out how to handle the turns better. Shit! Not sure how much rubber banding there is in this game. Fuck. Look at that! Look at that! That Amy sprite! Oh, Amy sprite was amazing. Oh shit! That was a massive turn. Okay. Fuck off. Okay. Return. How many races are there in one GP? Yeah, we're still going. Okay. Okay. Now that we know how to handle the drifting better, it's actually kind of fun. Like it's not outrun. Like outrun is much better, but we have to like get back into like old outrun thinking to play the game, and when we do that, it is more enjoyable. Like outrun or hang on. Those kind of games. 80s arcade racers. That's like the thing that this is the closest to. And honestly, like when you like consider that, it's actually not that bad. Does this game not do rubber banding? We actually don't know. It seems it doesn't. Sonic won. But hey, okay, we made progress. What is that Tails? That Tails flag is amazing! Oh, it's amazing! We love that. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep going until we beat to a win. So like, we keep pressing start here, but that just pauses the game. Let's go again. Now that we know how like the game, know better how the game works, this should not be too much of a hassle. It actually is fun. Like, we said this game sucks at the start. Like, even before we started playing it, we said like, yeah, this game sucks. But like, it has some charm to it once you like get used to turning. We never pick it above like a more sophisticated racing game, but like, you absolutely can do worse as well. Even for the time, even on handhelds. You would probably pick this above almost any original Game Boy racing game. We've played a lot of them. What Sonic Games collection is this from? This is the Sonic Origins Plus collection. It was also featured in Mega Collection Plus and on is it in Gems Collection? It might have been in Gems Collection, not sure. And it was in Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. Sonic R is a big highlight. That's gonna be a really fun one. And of course all the modern racing games, and if we can get them working, the mobile racing games from the 2000s, where the name Sonic Racing first appeared. GBA racing games actually struggle with a lot of GBA racing games. Like, struggle with finding them fun, I mean. We actually sold one of our GBA racing games today. Rather, we sold it online, but like shipped it off today. But few of them are alright. A lot of time we just felt like they were just like worse version of better Super Nintendo racers now, which is like maybe unfair. It's a bit like comparing this to like a Sega Mega Drive racing game, but like, I don't know, like we struggled getting into Super Circuit, we struggled getting into the F-Zero games. There were other ones that we don't remember right now. Diddy Kong Pilot. No, Banjo Pilot. Sorry. Banjo Pilot, that's the one I'm thinking of, not Diddy Kong. Sonic Drift 1 is in the main collection, and plus Sonic Drift 2 is in Sega Gems collection. Okay. Weren't there arcade exclusives, or were they all ported? Not racing games. There are several arcade games that have still not been ported, but no racing games. The only arcade racing games are based on the console Sonic and Sega All Stars game. Yeah, we love, by the way, that this is so early in the era of Sonic's history that like they hadn't decided yet on how to handle the Hedgehog's spikes from behind. So like, Amy just has 3 spikes, and like they're really wide because he only has a design from the side so far in the games. Which is kind of funny. Obviously, these days she would be drawn with 6 or 5 spikes instead, and that's the 3 are just the ones you see in the silhouette. Seem to be the only person who liked F-Zero and GBA. Most F-Zero fans subscribe, but it was the first GBA game I owned, so I played a lot as a kid. It hasn't aged well. Oh, which one do you mean though? Because there's 3 of them. Because there's Maximum Velocity, there's GP Legend, and then there's Climax. And like, we think all 3 are fine. But we didn't really, like, our main issue is like, okay, why would we play them above playing the original game? Or above the 64 game, or something like that. And like, again, that is not really fair to the game to say, because those games aren't portable, and that's like one of the big things. It's like a portable release, it's that now it's portable. But yeah, we didn't have a GBA growing up. We had a GBA emulator growing up, so that it was difficult to have that be like the sole justifying reason to get that game, you know. Ah! It is a shame that they didn't do like an actual Sega Mega Drive version of Sonic Drift. Or hell, an arcade version. Like, get that outrun stuff in there. Like, that'd be really cool. Like if there's one thing we're kind of sad about the current era of these games, the ones that started with All-Star Racing, like they're too much like they're obvious Mario Kart games, you know, like they are Mario Kart games with Sonic characters. And like what we like about this game is that it actually has its own identity. Same thing with Sonic R. Like, is it flawed? Is it simplistic? Yeah, absolutely, but like, at least it feels like something that... It feels like a Sega game, you know? It's like, this is very clearly aping Outrun or Hang On, which, like, was 2 of their big titles in the 80s. And then you look at, like, Sonic and All-Star Racing, Team Sonic Racing, and, like, they're good games. They're absolutely good games. Do they feel like Sega racing games? Not really. Maximum Velocity. Yeah, that was the first one. That was a launch game for the GBA. That's the one that we played the most out of GBA games, to be honest. Okay, last track. So get those votes in for the next cup. Oh shit, we're falling behind. I mean, we can lose this race and still win, so it's technically not a big deal, but like, you don't want to. Fuck you, Sonic. See, he gets the 6 or 5 spikes because Sonic 2 happened and defined what he looks like from behind, but Amy hasn't appeared from behind yet. So, well, this is her first appearance from behind. So, she just has 3 very wide spikes instead. We didn't get to see Amy from behind until Sonic the Fighters, I think. Did Race have different stats in this game? Yes. You're correct, Professor. Full points, 18. Great! You are number 1! We get to see a cutscene, right? Wait, what? Don't you get to see a, It sounds a bit parody saying Amy's first appearance from behind. We avoided saying she got her first back shot on purpose, but now because you pointed it out, we said it. Don't you get to see a... We thought there was an ending cutscene if you won a Grand Prix. We're a bit confused now. We're thinking about Sonic Drift 2. You could have sworn there were cutscenes when you beat the GPs. Ending cutscenes. Yeah. Every character has a unique ending cutscene. Is it only in the final one, maybe? They will be taken to an ending cutscene after beating all 3 GPs. Okay. Okay. Alright, so the poll for the second one is done. Tails is victorious. Pick the final driver. Final poll for this game is gonna be Sonic the Hedgehog and Dr. Robotnik. Ooh, alright. Tails' special ability is a jump, by the way. Yeah, the character who doesn't win this goes on the poll for Drift 2. I forgot to explain that earlier. So if Sonic wins, Eggman goes on the Drift 2 poll. If Eggman wins, Sonic goes on the Drift 2 poll. Because Sonic Drift 2 adds 3 more characters, which means that if we add 1 character from this game, it's 4 choices again. This is going really badly. Okay. Okay, it's going better now. So every cup uses the same stage theme, but the layouts are different, in case you were wondering. Ooh! Touched it. By the way, Andrea, when you play Sonic Drift 2, do you have to come first every track on the last cup? Otherwise, you won't get the boss battle where you raise Eggman. It's the only way to watch the credits. Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay. Everything fine. No! Fuck you, Sonic! Oh, God damn it! Oh, again. Clutch. Are all the level themes from Sonic 1 specifically? Yeah, I guess they are actually. After this it's Labyrinth, then it's Starlight, and then Springyard. No, not Springyard, this is Springyard. Starlight and then Scrap Rain. Interesting. There were other games they could have pulled from at this point, because I mean they had Sonic 1, Sonic 2, they had Sega Sonic Arcade, they had Chaos. Obviously they had the 8-bit versions of Sonic 1 and 2, which have their own levels. Gotta be honest, Tails' car kinda sucks. I dare try and win every track with Eggman. Well, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen because Eggman is looking to win the next poll. But depending on how early we finish this shit, maybe we could do an Eggman run just for sake of the challenge. Yeah, we hate this track. This track is the worst. Fuck off! God fucking damn it. Are you serious? Okay. Oh, here comes Sonic to fucking steal our victory. Or not, thankfully. Even with the water removed in the racing game, Labyrinth still gets hate. Yes. Fuck Labyrinth Town. No, we know you meant Sonic Drift 2. Starlight. I keep forgetting the drift mechanic, which is like ironic, considering the game is literally named after it. It's like it's crucial to basically do any turns in the game well. Basically, to drift, what you want to do is you want to hold down the acceleration button and not hold the brake button, but rather you want to tap the brake button fast. If you hold it, your car will just explode. If you tap it, you can do really difficult turns like that. Ooh. Kinda hurts your hand though. Five points ahead. Final level. Wait, what, Misson? Fuck! Don't you dare, Sonic. You're fucking damn. Oh. I don't know if you knew about such a drift mechanic. Did Cliff Sonic Drift 2 without ever drifting? But it was so hard, maybe. Great! You are no one! See you in next GP! Drift 2 ironically doesn't have Drift 1's drift mechanic. Oh, okay. Yeah, so if we... Hold on. Just save here just in case it fucks up. If you go to controls here, it mentions drifting here. And here it just says A plus B. But it's not quite that simple. What you want to do is hold down B, which is accelerate, and then tap A. Alright, we're closing the... Are you? Of course, of course. Dr. Robotnik wins the Drift 1 poll. Alright, that means we go to the Sonic Drift 2 poll. Pick your driver. Sonic Drift 2. Sonic Hedgehog. Fang the Hunter. Metal Sonic or Knuckles v Echidna. Purple. You can now vote on the next game. While we come to terms with playing as Eggman, who famously controls like shit. So we'll see how this goes. The issue with Eggman is that his acceleration is garbage. You hit anything, yeah. His handling and speed are good, it's the acceleration that's bad. Sonic has strong acceleration and speed with bad handling. Tails has slow speed, high acceleration and handling. Amy has speed and handling, we think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Doing better this time at least. Whew. Yeah, this is harder. Yeah, but there we managed to go without hitting a single piece of debris. Debris. Well, no objects. Hello, phone. Is this screen is stretched? We don't like that. We hate when official releases stretch the screen of an old emulator game. Look at the pixels. The pixels are not square. They're rectangular. The Game Gear had a more narrow screen. They stretched it to 4:3. That sucks. That sucks, really. Okay. We still take this. We love Eggman sprite on the map. Wow. They just ran through us. But yeah, Eggman's head on the map reminds us of a Diglett. Of course, we famously hate Diglets, but we like that icon. No! Oh! Oh! What's second place? Fuck. Alright, we're not out yet, but just for safety's sake, time to do a save state. It's so funny that, like, the game doesn't even try to pretend that, like, certain characters are, like... The game doesn't even try to pretend like the characters are, like, equally good. Because, like, the AI opponents always end up in the same order. Sonic first, then Tails, then Amy, then Eggman. Which, like, obviously wouldn't happen if they were actually balanced out. Hello, Moto! That is so not cool. They can just run through you because they have higher speed than you. So like starting number one is actually a bad thing for Eggman. He will just lose any speed he has because the other characters have faster acceleration and will speed through you and hurt you, and then kill your slow acceleration down to nothing. No wonder Eggman wants to kill these animals. Like, the fuck? That's so not fair. Fuck off! There. Ah, and there's Tails past us as well, of course. We can't win now. Right? 3, 2... Nope. We need to win both of these in order to win the GP. You're fucking joking. No, we should be using our minds more. Winner Eggman! We're about to say, what did they say Robotnik? And I remembered, alright, this game wasn't released outside of Japan. Alright. Wait, this is gonna be a tie then? What happens if you tie? You might not be able to win this. Are you serious? Ah. Why couldn't we use our mine? What the fuck? Oh, we didn't do a save state before this level yet. And maybe the invincibility can help us out. Will it be enough? No. I can pass them. Oh, God fucking damn it! Let's start over. We had to win every run because it's always the same. The AI always does the same in terms of the run. We literally need to get first place in all the races. Remember to vote in the poll for Sonic Drift 2. Who are we gonna play there? This is so annoying. Are you for real? Fuck! God, I want to skim these animals alive right now. Why was the mine from the previous lap there? Did you see that? Like, not the previous lap this round, the one before we hit reset to start over. Well, y'all decided to give us... Y'all picked the hardest character to play as on the hardest cup. That makes it more painful. Like, before this, I genuinely, like, we were surprised how much fun we were having playing as Amy and Tails. But now when, like, you lose basically an entire race if you ever hit something like that, it's not fun anymore. Then it just sucks. But as we said, we're happy to have Eggman here, because that means we don't get to play as Eggman in Sonic Drift 2, so we'll take it. You're fucking serious, aren't you? We're gonna do something here. We're gonna... There. Faster to get here. Whew. Fuck off! Ow. We forgot to save. Oh, let's hope we don't need to use the save state then. How did we... What? We didn't... What? What just happened? So, fun fact. In Sonic Drift and Sonic Drift 2, the car that Sonic drives, the red car, is called a Cyclone. This is funny, because that's also what the Tornado 3 from Sonic Adventure 2 is called. The mech that Tails rides. Like, the best score you can get in a cup is 18. What you need to get to win, at a minimum, is 17, we think? If you get 16, then you have guaranteed that Sonic gets as well, right? Okay. Gotta remember to go to the side, otherwise they will hit us. Oh, although Amy's... Okay, well, go behind them anyway. That's okay. Okay. This labyrinth zone, by the way, is much better than the one in the Yellow Cup. Yellow Cup labyrinth zone was pain. Again, we just explode for no reason. For a while, Shat shared a single brain cell. Well, when Eggman won, it was also a single brain cell, right? Forget if it was when Tails won as well or not. I'm not sure. We already said this earlier, but like we really do like the sprite art in this game, and in the sequel. Like, yes, these games are very bare bones. They are very just kind of underwhelming racing games. But like, for a Game Gear game from 1994, like they have really nice coloring, like details on the sprites. In general, we think both Master System and Game Gear have a lot of have like a lot of examples of far more like far prettier sprite work than NES a lot of the time, despite both being 8-bit systems. All three being 8-bit systems. We were sharing screenshots of the Asterix and Obelix game from Master System the other day. Maybe it was the Game Gear version, I'm not sure. And that one is like, it looks like a Super Nintendo game sometimes. It's like ridiculous. Oh shit. You can't lose from this point. Yeah, true. Still want to win though. This level is difficult. Ironic, this is like Eggman's base in Sonic 1. This is where Eggman is struggling. Hitting a spring kills the invincibility, in case you didn't know. Really annoying. Getting a speed up also kills the invincibility. There we go. So, avoid any springs. First place in every race. Don't think we needed to use save states in the end. Right? We saved them, but we didn't use them. Ha 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 ha. Nye 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 nye. Congratulations, staff. And this was back in the day when Japanese games didn't have proper credits, they just had nicknames. Wonder if the nicknames here that we remember, like that we know of. Wahaha. PDH. Nope. You wanna see the other characters? Of course, of course. We will, you will bring up a, we'll watch them together, of course. Hold on. Go over to the widescreen screen. And YouTube. Sonic Drift ending. Cool, and then we browser, home, there we go. We'll start over just in case. Ready? And here's Tails. Oh, that was more animated than we expected. Oh, hey, look, it's Sonic 2 sprites. Oh, it's like the end of Sonic Adventure's Tails story. That's cute. Okay, here's Amy's. And of course, Eggman's that we just saw. Any second now. These are really well animated though, like we like these, they're cute. All right. We are now on Sonic Drift 2. This one was released in the West. In Europe, it was called Sonic Drift Racing. But in North America, they just called it Sonic Drift 2, even though Sonic Drift 1 never released. Yeah, so, yeah. Alright, so we're ending the poll. Who's gonna be our first character in Drift 2? It's Fang the Hunter. Okay. Pick the next driver. That's gonna be... Make the Hedgehog. Metal Sonic. for Knuckles the Echidna. Alright. Alright, so the drifting looks to be the same. Everything here is the same as before. Activate special power. Yeah, okay, it's the same. Cool. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Start by looking at the options menu. Oh, that Knuckles sprite is literally just straight up from Sonic 3. That's kind of fun. Level, you have hard and normal. Enemy on, enemy off. Okay. Alright. So purple, white, and blue this time, which is basically trans colors, now that you think about it. Alright. Here are the characters. Knuckles without a K in the middle. Fang, M Sonic, Eggman, Amy, Tails. That's a really good Amy purple pick. Yep, this was Fang's playable debut. At the time in the West, he was known as Knack the Weasel, which is funny because he was never a weasel. That was just SEGA America misunderstanding his design. He's a Jerboa, and Japan he was called Fang the Sniper. And then when it came time to make Sonic Superstars, they finally canonized the name as Fang the Hunter as the standard name. Auto, manual. Oh god, this game has actual. Wait, no, it says rival. Auto or manual. Yeah, auto. The rival is Eggman! Okay. Okay, and just for the sake, so we don't have to go through the menus here in case you want to start over. Emerald Hill, alright. Doing Sonic 2 levels now. Right. So far, it feels like mostly the same. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So sometimes the track leans rather than turns. That's what happens when it looks like the character just slides to the side. That's a road that's like leaned rather than straight or a curve. Yeah, so this time you can see that characters actually like there's RNG involved in how the AI plays. You see like the top runner apart from yourself, you always see them in the upper right. They may use their heart attack. Yes, that's the actual name. We just hit our own bomb. In case you're wondering how things are going. Well, we hit Sonic with a bomb afterwards, so it's okay. Yeah, it feels a little bit different, and the levels are longer. But that's good or bad. That's depends on how much you enjoy playing Sonic Drift, I suppose. Did not want another heart attack, but we got it anyway. Ah, oh, fuck. Are you serious right now? Okay, well, second place is not too bad. Yeah, you hold on to item boxes now instead, which is nice. The problem is that means that the item boxes override your special ability. There's drifting in this game. There's absolute drifting in this game. Although we don't want to say it's more difficult just yet because we're playing as a different character, so it might just be that. But it feels more difficult right now. Hilltop. Okay, we're skipping chemical plant zone and a bunch of other levels, going straight to Hilltop. Oh, this is a really nice road texture. Normally we're not super big on the brown checkers Sonic if it gets overused, but as like a ground texture, it's underused even, so like, that's pretty cool. Fuck off. Oh, jeez. We hit Eggman and we hit, but like somehow we just like got stuck somehow, so it didn't really matter. Fang might be worse than Eggman in Sonic Drift, because Fang can't turn for shit. It feels like, and his acceleration is okay, but his top speed is just garbage. Oh, that was a motor bug. Okay. Oh, we hit first place thanks to a motor bug. Oh, this map is 2 screens. You just realized. Wait, no, it's not. It's just one single map. It's no laps. It's just one single track. Oh, okay, interesting. Dark Valley, a new zone. It's another one without... Oh. This is kind of pumpkin hilly, you know? Yeah, we're gonna headcanon that this takes place in the same area as Skyrail and Pumpkin Hill. Fang has the highest top speed in the game? What? What happened to our invisibility? Oh, jumps move your invincibility, right. The invincibility theme is from Sonic 3 this time? What? No, what? It was a straight line on the map. What the fuck? Again, really nice, like, level graphic. Now we're back to an actual, regular, course with multiple laps. Now, the obstacles are so frustrating in this game. Compared to the first one. One thing that we genuinely did not expect to say, the first Sonic Drift is better. Like, Maybe we'll change our mind when we play as a character we like playing as, but like, right now, this is much worse than the first Sonic Drift in terms of just pure playability. The fact that you can hit your own attacks is ridiculous. In the first Sonic Drift, that's not you can't do that. If you throw a bomb as Eggman, he does not fly into the bomb, because you know it's very difficult to not do that. If you throw something in front of you. Fuck off. It's amazing how the game that added rubber banding is the one that's far worse in, like, catching up to characters in. Roads are slightly narrower. There's also more players. Yeah, so we never explained this, but like, oh, that's pretty cool. In both games, the way you use your special ability is by pressing up, and that costs 2 rings to do. As you see, though, you lose rings every time you hit something, which makes it very annoying if you're trying to save up to use things. And in this game, you can use your special ability and just have it instantly backfire on you because it's Fang's ability, and he throws it in front of himself and then gets hit. Even with the speed boost we just got, Eggman was able to rush past us for a bit. Yeah, we see what you mean. Sonic is just using the boost freely. To be fair, it's not a racing game if the AI isn't cheating, so you know. Wait, did we win that or not? What? Sonic was not even. We take back what we said about the game at least randomizing stats of the like AI partners so that like different characters can win, because clearly they haven't actually done that because Sonic is still just OP beyond belief. Also, we just realized what the enemies thing on the options was. That's probably stuff like the badniks that appear in the middle of the level times. God, Sonic is such a fucking cheater. You can't be fucking serious. It says Amy is first, but somehow we won. Okay. It took a lot of sabotages, but we were able to get Sonic to get 1/3 position. But having both Amy and Fang use special abilities at him. Okay, so this is gonna be tricky. Here's what we'll do for the sake of variety. We will move on to the next one, and we'll go back to the first cup with Fang later. Let's end the poll. And Knuckles is the next character, and let's vote the final character. Pick the final driver. Sonic Drift 2. So the final battle comes down to Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog. Knuckles' car, is that like a Humvee or something? Oh wait, what is Knuckles' ability actually? Oh maybe there aren't more cars. We just have to pick out the entire rival team there. It's some kind of jump. Okay. Ugh. Or not? Wait. Now that seems like a speed boost this time. Very confused about Knuckles' ability. Fuck off. Tunnel. Okay. Okay, so it changes between a jump or a speed boost, it seems. Every other power-up, every other special ability use is a jump or a... Oh, a jump if no one is nearby and a punch if they're near. Okay. You just read the thing now. Alright, alright. That level was pretty cool, actually. There wasn't like a bunch of annoying stuff in the way. That was alright. Rainy Savannah. Lots of original level themes in this game. That's pretty cool. That is something we're a little sad about the modern Sonic Racing games. They're all like based on earlier games instead of like introducing new environments and stuff. Okay, we're hating the flashing of the lightning in this level. What the hell? We thought that was a good idea. Obviously, this is meant to be played on a small screen without backlight, but like, even then, this is a bad idea. Epilepsy warning. Sorry, we didn't know ahead of time. This water or snow? Game about the flashing, because otherwise this level's actually pretty fun. This level's not bad. The layout and such, I mean. It's solid. Yeah. Not a bad level at all. Not a bad level at all, apart from the flashing, which was terrible. It's over now, by the way, in case you tabbed out. The flashing is fully understandable. And yeah, 90s Japanese media loved flashing images. Oh, Ice Cap. We're a Sonic 3 level. Hey, a Sonic 3 level. Yeah, like, so playing this with a character that doesn't suck, it is more fun again. We're still probably gonna stand by what we said that Sonic Drift 1 is better. Like, this game has interesting level variety to it, and like more level gimmicks, but they're not really enough to make it like cover up the flaws as much. And there's also like this game was a year later, like. Things that we would have like forgiven more because it was a 1994 racing game on a Game Gear. It's like, okay, well the second time around it's not as impressive, you know. Now if we view them in isolation, they're pretty much on par, we suppose. But things like the epilepsy issues, the fact that there's two characters now that suck to play as, kind of weighs out with Sonic Drift 1 being the better one in the end, we think. Ways down, not ways out. Sorry. Oh no, we wanted to hit Sonic. Where the fuck is the actual lap marker on the map? Did they forget to add it? Fuck off. White marker on white background. Oh god, that is it, isn't it? Amazing. All in all, though, I think if they took like Sonic Drift and Sonic Drift 2, and then in like 1995, like 96 or whenever, like did a 3D remake with all the levels in one pack on the Sega Saturn, it probably would have like done well. Hell, the first game did do well in Japan. It sold really well. Like, it didn't review super well, but like it did sell well. People clearly wanted a racing game with Sonic characters. Hey, yeah, we got Sonic R instead, but there was room for this as well, we feel. Sonic Drift franchise could have, like, actually survived if it had been interested in evolving past being an 8-bit racer for a handheld system, you know? Then again, it doesn't have to. It's also fine that it just is what it is. Sometimes it's very easy to forget that, like, not everything needs to be the biggest thing in the world, you know? Are you serious? Eggman? The reason we're doing this, by the way, is because we want all the emeralds to actually get the rival battle. That's why we can't just take a second placement. Even if the point still loves to win. Shit! That was mean. Well, Sonic is like far behind right now. Not that it matter because he has endless boost, but like... Still. Holy shit, Eggman is notorious. Sonic is still far behind. What the hell? Damn. Did dude forget? Did his D-pad up break or something? Getting these rings are like near impossible. What the fuck? We're sure Eggman doesn't have endless fucking boosts? Oh, damn. On the last cup, are you sure? Well, we're not taking any chances. Hilltop 2. Holy shit! Oh. The molehill ramps are like really annoying. I don't like them. They're not a good feature. Okay. Rice. Okay, there we go. No! Fang's fucking bomb cost us that race. Oh! Ouch. Oh yeah, we have seen the Master System ROM. It's interesting. Mr. K, we're back into Sonic 2. Oh, an indoor level. Like we said, we do really appreciate the variety in like level visuals in this game compared to the first. But that's like the one thing where like we can actually say that this game kind of impresses compared to the first game. Other than that, it's just a worse version of the first game. Even like the ability to use the power-ups when you want, like, I mean, that it's subjective whether you think that's better or worse, but we're not sure we feel it's better, because like now it overrides your character ability instead. Whereas like before, your character ability was always available because you got the monitors. The monitors were used on pickup, so you didn't have to like decide to use one or the other. We don't know. I think both systems there are fine, to be clear. We're not saying that this game is bad because it does the other way. We're just not sure it's better because it does the other way. But it's really difficult to get the punches in. Why was that a jump, not a punch? What the fuck? There we go. Oh, that's reverse controls? What the fuck? No! No! We didn't know it was a reverse control bubble. We didn't know what the R meant. We picked it up before but didn't notice any change. The name of the stream is, why does Sonic drive a car? And that, of course, is done in a little bit cheeky. It's a little bit of a joke. Because the answer, of course, has always been very, very obvious. Sonic drives a car because he's not a cheater. If he were to run, he could outrun all these cars without even trying. So of course he's gonna drive a car for a car Grand Prix. That's the only way to do it fairly, and he plays fairly. That is literally it. It's not any more complicated than that. And yet, despite this, people act confused about it every time another new Sonic racing game is announced. Don't get us wrong, we would love to see a game in the style of Sonic R, where like it is foot racing again. That was really cool, but Sonic driving a car has never been strange, and people never question why Tails flies a plane. Kid can fly on his own, yet he drives a plane, and no one finds that strange. Hmm. Fuck! The reverse steering is so brief that it's like, even if you try to anticipate it, you like think that you're not gonna do it. It's get tired easily, he can't fly across the ocean by on his own, he needs a plane for that. Yes, of course. We're saying that, but the point is that like there's an obvious answer, just like it is with a car. The point is like it's like easily explained and makes sense. Just like when Tails is in a plane. There's a reason and context for it. Okay. Emerald Hill 2. Last level. Okay, one thing we do appreciate about this game compared to the first one, and once again this comes back to the level variety, because the levels are not the same every time around. They're also a different order. So like now we're ending on an Emerald Hill, whereas in the first game you always did the Sonic 1 order of levels: Green Hill, Marble, Springyard, Labyrinth, Starlight, and Scrap Rain. But in this game, they can like both have original levels, but also like play up with the order and like end on a starting level. Like that's cool. Bang is in the lead. Fang is faster than our speed boost. We literally used the speed boost there. I think Eggman just won. Yep. Fuck! Yeah, mine on the first lap is fine. I was lucky. I was less lucky. Of course, Knuckles jumped instead of punching. Motherfucker drove faster than our boost again. It sucks knowing that, like, this leader we're having means nothing because of the AI rubber banding. Up, yep, there we go. Fuck off. Nope. Why did that not hit Fang? If we hit that, Fang should have hit it. That made no sense. Unless the AI is immune to their own bullets, which wouldn't surprise us in the game. What happened to Sonic? Like, Sonic was such a powerhouse in the early levels, and now he sucks. Seriously seems like he has lost his ability to boost or something. Either that, or he heard us talking about how, like, Sonic drives a car because he doesn't like to cheat, and felt bad about cheating earlier. You're fucking joking. There we go. Do you think Fang named his hoverbike Marvelous Queen because, like some of us, he wants to ride a queen? Of course. Champion! Congratulations! That Eggman sprite is amazing. They should add Rouge to Sonic Drift 3. Yeah, there's no rival battles in the other cups. Now we know that for sure. That means we don't need to win every single race with Fang later. And we're ending the poll on the last one, and the winner is Metal Sonic. Y'all consistently decided that Sonic is not allowed to appear in his own game. Good job. The Blue Cup. And when we think of blue characters in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, think of M-Sonic. Oh, it would have been so funny if the AI partners, if they didn't pick Sonic. It would have been so fucking funny. Yeah, we did have a joke earlier about Amy's behind. That is true. Oh, this is a tricky one. The AI always picks Sonic. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so now we have a character that actually has a boost, which is good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, you know what? We said earlier that we didn't know if the if allowing players to use the boxes when they wanted instead was a good choice. We take it back. In this game, it is a good choice because it means that you don't run into things like that happened there, where like we had to jump a gap, but that also ate up our invincibility. But if we had just waited a second or two there, we would have still had it, so it would have been fine. This level has a black line for where the starting line is. Okay, so Metal Sonic's boost is better than Sonic's, but it costs 3 rings instead of 2 rings. Which is actually a pretty good way of balancing that out. Okay. Now we know how Metal Sonic works. Sorry, Bug says we did the exact same mistake the first time, which is why Bug said we did it again. Oh, for fuck's sake. We did it again. We used invincibility when we shouldn't have. We just don't learn. It's kind of funny that it's very clear that the game decides at the start of a race that, like, okay, one AI player is gonna be really bad. And it seems completely random which one it picks. Like, this time it's Knuckles. Damn. This is difficult. Retro Game Challenge? Not sure that's the kind of game we would enjoy playing. We never played it, but like, don't know. Maybe. It's like a minigame collection, right? Fuck off. You're fucking joking. Why? Hi, Knuckles. Okay. Well, that's a cool ass sign. Okay, so this is the cup we need to get all the gems on to get the rival race. Quake Cave? Oh, damn. Oh, for fuck's sake. I feel like the AI never, like, has that effect when they run into you. They just always run through you. We shouldn't be using boosts at the start because of the rubber banding. We should do it for the end. Anyway, so a better question than why does Sonic drive a car is why the fuck does Metal Sonic drive a car and why is Metal Sonic in the race? Because there is a story in these games, believe it or not. And Metal Sonic being a part of this only makes it more difficult for Eggman. And if Eggman for some reason needed someone else in the race to be on his team, wouldn't he just build an actual driving robot instead of just putting a robot that is like designed for a different purpose to now commandeer a fucking car? Like, Metal Sonic in a car is like the actual thing that actually kind of don't make sense. Even then, it's silly to have an issue with it. It's like, obviously he drives a car because he's a playable character in a car game. That's the actual reason. But Like, if you're gonna pull out the, how does that make sense lore-wise, then Metal Sonic is the one that's, like, kind of like, what the fuck? No! You wanna know the story? We can read it later. It's in the manual. Both games have a story. Fuck off. The fucking spikes in the ground in this level is they're the worst. No boosts used. Yeah, we'll be reading the Japanese manual. Balloon Panic. Just looks like Green Hillstone to us, but okay. If you say this is a new level, it's a new level game. Oh, these have balloons instead of the boxes. That's kind of fun. Because the yellow balloon is not a jump ability, that's just a flash bomb thing. Oh, and those are like bumpers. Okay. Not a lot of rings on this level. Jeez. Okay, and that... Okay. Okay, so... Are basically all of the balloons evil? Except the black ones? Okay, we haven't hit the red ones yet. The red boxes are boosts. This level is horrible. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if, like, you had any chance to, like, learn what you're doing, but, like, it goes so fast, and, like, they just throw things at you. Nothing is self-explanatory, and it's like they use the colors from earlier parts of the game, but change what the colors mean. But the black one still means the same thing. Like, very strange level. Panic indeed. And we lost the ring. There's like no rings on this level, which makes it almost impossible to like get a boost. You need 3 rings for a single boost. Like, oh, do the yellow one actually propel you forward? Does it like teleport you or something? We're so confused. We don't know what anything does. Oh, fuck off. Ah, here's Knuckles again. Oh, nice. The other one's just a flash. Okay. All blues are bad. Okay. Except the black one, yeah. Interesting. Interesting game design. Emerald Ocean. Okay. We have Emerald Coast, Emerald Ocean, Emerald Hill, and Emerald Town. Lots of Emerald names in the Sonic series, like location-based Emerald names. Emerald Hill is of course from Sonic 2. Emerald Ocean is from this game, obviously. Emerald Coast is Sonic Adventure. Emerald Town is from Sonic Battle. Like, do the AIs actually have to stop and wait for this kind of thing when they get knocked to a stopping point this level, or is it just the player? Also, by the way, Miss Sun, when we meet this summer, we need to play this game 2-player. One lap left. Fuck off, Knuckles! Ah. I hope your entire civilization is dead. Oh wait, it is. So close! MC's counts are down? Well, that's good. So annoying because we literally tried to hit the jump button just before we got that, and if we had done that, we wouldn't have. God. Maybe we should save the invincibility. Only seems to be one on this level. We think you should get a ring every time you pass an opponent and when you pass the lap marker. We missed that monitor because of the way the game handled movement. Starting over. Terrible. So if you look at this, you start driving before you hit the ground, because the way acceleration in this game works is it actually is based on like the just the level moving, not the actual car moving. Hello, Devon John. Welcome to the stream. Kicking off our Sonic Racing game series of streams with the OGs. Like drift games. Games which have aged. There's no end to that sentence, we just thought it was funny to end it like that. This level is really annoying. You get the idea, like, oh hey, you're driving on top of the water, isn't that cool? Yeah, it is pretty cool, but like... Why did they build the water racetrack where there's rocks in the way? It feels like an oversight. Okay, we want the invincibility box this time. I think it's like right. Where is it? Where's the invincibility box? Did the AI take it? That's not good for us. Oh! We won? Yeah, we did. Nice! All-Star Racing? All-Star Racing is good. We will be playing that in the future, as well. Kind of going through them sort of in order. The next one's probably going to be Sonic R. But we'll see. We haven't decided yet. Milky Way. Ooh. This is cool. This is really cool, actually. The Sonic games wouldn't do a level like this until... Oh, when did they do the first, like, actually running around on, like, Starry World in Space level? Final Rush, we guess? It's Sonic Adventure 2? Because obviously you had like the Death Egg levels that were in space, but they're not really the same thing as like a track in space like this. This shit is cool. Actually, hold on. One of the Game Gear platformers might have done it. About it. This level is tricky. All the AI partners are now actually like doing well, which is annoying. Partners, AI opponents are doing well, which is annoying. Yeah, slow us down that much. Why not? Do we get any rubber banding, or is that just for AI? Okay, it just seemed like we also get rubber banding. There wasn't enough. Eggman won. And Ray and Emerald and Sonic are also in space. Yeah, that's true, but that one is less like... It feels less... That one feels almost like more of a special stage, you know? In that it doesn't really feel like a real location. Here we're actually running to the Death Egg, which is actually very cool. It's kind of the opposite of what the Death Egg level in Sonic Forces did, which is one of our favorite levels in the game. The Sonic level when he escapes prison. I keep forgetting to drift for some reason. We've been playing this game for fucking 2.5 hours, and we're just forgetting to drift now. Not good. But yeah, in Sonic Forces, there's a level where Sonic busts out of prison. You both do like outdoor space stuff and indoor Death Egg stuff, and it's actually really cool. One of the like best examples of that game's strengths. Of which there aren't that many, but there are a few. These meteorites are fucking annoying. Oh, for fucking hell! We have a speed boost. It's gonna be enough. Nope, because they also got the speed boost. Oh, of course. Ah. You like this music? Level tune is really good. The first level tune that actually sticks out to us. What happened to our invincibility? It just disappeared immediately for some reason. No! Oh. Yeah, it just feels like more of a modern Rainbow Road. Last level. Death Egg. Okay, we like the layout. Oh, fuck off! First try. You're absolutely right, Moto. We do like to actually drive to the death egg, and then you are in the death egg. That's really cool. Okay, folks, pay attention now. Go final. Final round, death egg. Who is our rival? Let's find out. Our rival is Sonic. Oh, the music. The Sonic 3 and Knuckles, no, Sonic 3 specifically, right? Boss battle music. Woo! Ending! See if we can recognize any name here. So far, no one that we know of from SEGA. Those sprites are interesting, by the way. That Amy is not. That's not the Sonic CD sprite. That Fang is obviously like made to match the 16-bit games, even though he wouldn't appear in any of those. Interesting. Meta was the real Sonic after all, yes. So, this game doesn't have endings. That's another reason why the first game is better. Come on, the first game had 4 unique endings, and this one has none? Alright. Chat, you get to decide. Should we go back and finish that Fang run? Or are we done? Because we think we can do the Fang run now that we're used to how Drift 2 controls. But you saw the whole thing. The outcome is gonna be the same, regardless. Or perhaps do you want us to switch and finally play as Sonic? Fang or Eggman on Last Cup? No, not Last Cup. We're not gonna do that. Not tonight, at least. We haven't won the first cup. We have won all of the other ones. So, like, should we go back and finish the first cup? That's what we're asking. The purple cup. Why would we have you play Sonic on a Sonic stream? That's fair. Amy on first cup? We can do Amy on first cup. You know what? Amy is best girl, so maybe we should like maybe we should just go back to Amy. It did not pick Sonic. Did you see? It didn't pick Sonic. Alright. Now look, she has her 3D spikes are no longer 3 spikes. Fuck off, Fang! Oh. Why did we lose the ring there? Why, like, Eggman was standing still. Heart attack them. We need two rings to use heart attacks. And because we got double hit by Fang and then Eggman, we couldn't do it anymore. Okay, is it just us, or is like the first cup ridiculous? Like, way more difficult. It's never explained. It also never comes back again. In Sonic R, she was given a red car, and these days she drives a pink car, because everyone has to drive a car with the color of their fur, right? That's how things work. Sorry, we really get annoyed with that trend of like, Sonic needs a blue car, Knuckles needs a red car, Sonic, Tails needs a yellow car, Amy needs a pink car. It's like, no. God damn, the palm trees are placed in the worst locations. We just heart attacked ourselves. And we did it again. So the heart attack is useless, that's great to know. Again, it was not useless in Drift 1. It's like, in general, you did not get hit by your own projectiles in Drift 1. That's just a problem in Drift 2. This is ridiculous. Imagine if humans only drove cars in their own skin color. Yeah. Like, it is silly. Like, we don't like it. And like, to be fair, in the most recent games, like Team Sonic Racing and the upcoming one, you can customize the colors of the cars yourself, which is like, okay, cool. But like, it's still silly that like they just needed to make it that, yeah, Sonic needs to drive a blue car. Shadow needs to drive a black car. Like, why? Why do they have to like color code themselves in that way? Sonic wears red shoes, let him have a red car. Oh, now we threw the heart backwards for some reason? We don't even know how to do it backwards. It just seems arbitrary, to be perfectly honest. It really sucks that, like, because the AI is just cheating. Like, it's not even the rubber banding. Like, they just straight up get to have higher speed than normal. Because, like, the player does get rubber banding as well. We tested that on an early level. But, like, it's not even anywhere close to what every single character can get when it's the AI. It's like, really annoying, actually. Alright, we did it. Shadow and Black makes sense, but not because he is black. That's the thing though, like, that shouldn't be the reason for it. Also, honestly, I think it would be cool if, like, Shadow actually had, like, something that matches maybe, like, the color of his shoes more. Or maybe something that has, like, a little bit of blue in it for Maria. Like, there's various ways you can do it, rather than just, oh, he has black fur. Black car it is. But yes, in terms of that thing being a thing, like, it works better for Shadow than the others, because Shadow in general has black as the main color for his stuff anyway. But yeah, it shouldn't be a standard for all the characters. That's basically all we're really saying. Like, Eggman has a red outfit, but he tends to always, like, drive gray mechs. That's kind of been established in the series, and like, it would be very silly to like be like, nope, he needs to only drive red things from now on because he wears a red jacket. Like, okay. It's one thing if a character like clearly establishes, hey, this is my favorite color, I like everything to be that color. But like, Sonic has never done that. And it's not like Sonic dyes himself blue, you know? Like, he's just a blue hedgehog. What just happened? Did you see that? Amy just suddenly got hit by nothing. Maria Del C as Maria's political. Yes. I mean, Sage is driving in the new one, so yeah. Sonic sleeps in a red race car bed. Correct. Although that depends on which. He has had like 4 different race car beds. Yes, one of them has actually been red. Drift 2 add adds Bubs to the game. Wait for it. Not in this stream, but Bubsy will be appearing on stream this year. Let's just put it that way. In the Sonic streams, we mean. We genuinely don't understand like when you get hurt or when you don't get hurt by hitting another car. It just seems completely random. What hit us there? It was not the motor bug. Knuckles hit that. Okay. Alright, Dark Valley. This is where you can fall off of. By the way, this is not the last game we're playing. We have a surprise game that some of you already know which one it is, but we'll see. There has been an addition to the Sonic Drift franchise, in a way. We can't believe that. You can hit the spring and fall into the hole if you have too low speed. You can't back up in this game. You can't back up in this game. So that means that if you like hit your opponent at the right time in this game, you will force them to like fall down the hole. Ooh, first try. We heart attacked ourselves. We forgot how worked. Or rather, we forgot that it works differently depending on like we're guessing depending on if an enemy is on screen or not. If an enemy is on screen, you throw it forward. If an enemy is not on screen, you throw it backward. We think that's how it works. We're not entirely sure because this game doesn't explain anything. By the way, Sonic R, we don't know when the Sonic R stream will be because we're currently torn between playing the PC version, which is the one that's available on like the Gems collection for GameCube and PS2, or actually trying to run it on the Sega Saturn. So we do own a Sega Saturn. The Sega Saturn version rarely gets any love because it's kind of like the PC version has more features. It's the later version made. And we feel that's kind of sad because obviously the Saturn version is the original and it was kind of like a flagship game of that console. Do both, maybe. But But yeah, we don't own the Saturn version. But we do own a Saturn. So we would have to look into some stuff there. Because obviously retro games are now extremely expensive because of speculators markets that have ruined video game collection as a hobby. But maybe one version is cheaper, like maybe the Japanese version is cheaper or something. Yeah, we can look into that because we can play any region. That's like fine. We have an action replay cartridge, so we can bypass the region lock. But yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, this is so thing. Fucking heart attack system sucks. The worst thing about the reverse control thing is that it doesn't tell you when it's over. You just have to know how long it lasts for, and it lasts for like maybe 2 seconds at most. It's very jarring to have to switch and then switch again immediately. So we try to just avoid having to turn altogether when we get the reverse thing. We have a PAL SEGA Saturn. God, the bumpers are so annoying. And that's another one lost. Fuck it. We'll take it. The reason we decided to take the second place there is because Fang had been consistently 4th so far. So like, him getting a first place position does not alter our chances basically at all. And we want to get to the third and final game of the stream. Third game is only going to be shown very briefly because it's not really part of the series, but yeah, you'll see when we get there. Well, that confirms it. The AI definitely does not get hit by their own attacks. Eggman just ran into that bomb without it anything. And there as well. Ah, shit. Is that a second or a third place? Third place. I just have places. Yeah, we're fine. You know the law in Red Canyon? What? Oh, it's an F-Tier GX meme. Okay. Like the anime? Oh, GX. GX is the GameCube game. Right, never mind. Keep the Legend was the anime. Ah. Here's a perfect example of how bad the rubber banding is for, like, players. Because we've been third basically this entire lap. We can't catch up to Knuckles. If Knuckles was the third place instead, he would have just caught up in, like, no time. Blue shirt Amy! Underrated Amy design. Yay! Alright. Winner Amy, thanks. Okay, now that we've seen all of the characters and such in Sonic Drift, and the endings, etc. Well, let's see, we're gonna go to here. Oh, do they not have the manuals in this game? Is it in illustrations or something? No, these are not manuals. Can you not read the manuals in this game? Box art manual. Okay, these seems like they're not actually the manuals, huh? Oh, they are. Okay, cool. Do they have the Sonic Drift manuals? They don't. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We will read it on the PC monitor instead. We're gonna swap to that regardless, so... we are gonna do something fun, but before we do, let's read the Sonic Drift story. Manual. So this is the English translation by Windy, who does a lot of translations of Japanese Sonic stuff. This is done as a script. So we have Eggman, Sonic, Tails, and Amy, and we'll do voices for all of them. You'll probably know who's who. I am the famous super genius scientist, Dr. Eggman. Hey guys, I'm Sonic. Today I'm going to compete with my car instead of my legs. Well, whether I run with my legs or my car, I'll probably win. Let me say hi too, Sonic. Hello everyone, this is Tails. I'm feeling a little confident about driving cars, so I'll do my best in today's race. Hey you guys, don't greet people while turning your backs on me! What in the world do you take this super genius scientist for? Ugh! Mr. Sonic, I will be participating in the competition today and... Oh, Tails, where did Mr. Sonic go? Oh, Sonic's already started. Wait for me, Mr. Sonic! My greatest masterpiece, the Egg Typhoon. What the heck? There's no one here? And so, the Sonic Drift race is about to begin. Yeah, so the story is very simple. Um, Basically... Hold on. In summary, there's something called the Chaos GP. Eggman is there to compete. Sonic, Tails, and Amy also arrive. It's that simple. Who organized the Chaos GP? No one knows. So then we have Sonic Drift 2. AKA Sonic Drift Racing. Manuals. So the American one is simply, he's back. Everyone's favorite blue hedgehog Sonic and 6 of his friends and enemies have come with their souped up vehicles to battle it out on the track. There's more to this than just speed and control, as these zany races will resort to just about anything to slow each other down. Choose one of the 7 characters: Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Dr. Robotnik, known to his fellow racers as the Eggman, Amy, Fang, or Metal Sonic, and battle the clock and sometimes Mother Nature on any of 18 courses. Enter the Chaos GP, where you pick a character and test your skill and trigger against 3 other drivers over 6 courses. Or for great head-to-head action, get a friend to join you and try the versus mode. Once these drivers hit the track, those who are friends become rivals. They'll use every trick in the book and a couple that aren't to put each other out of the running. Be ready for anything. And the Japanese one is once again done as a script. So it starts with an announcer. We will now hold the second Chaos Grand Prix. Before the start of the race, let's take a moment to introduce the competitors. Entry number 1, Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey guys, how have you been? It looks like there are more players this time, but there doesn't seem to be any potential rivals. Well, I'm going to try my best to win it all again this time, so please support me. Guess I canonizes Sonic as the winner of the first one. Entry number 2, Miles Tails Prower. Right, hello everyone, Tails here. I got to customize another awesome car, so stay tuned. Entry number 3, Amy Rose. Hi there, I'll be competing with Mr. Sonic again this time. But what if I try too hard and end up overtaking Mr. Sonic? Oh, I'm so nervous. Entry number 4, Dr. Eggman. As I've always said, I am the ruler of the world, the super genius scientist, Dr. Eggman. This time it's me and Metal Sonic who will cause a 1-2 punch finish. Entry number 5, Metal Sonic. Entry number 6, Eggman. He doesn't talk much. By the way, that confirms that he can talk, but doesn't do it much. Entry number 6, Fang the Sniper. There's an annoying old man making a lot of noise. But if I win the Grand Prix, I'll get the Chaos Emeralds. Then I'm gonna be the winner. Entry number 7, Knuckles the Echidna. Eesh, none of them are fit to take me on. Anyway, if you support me, you won't be disappointed. Alright, these 7 supercars are finally ready to go. There you go. That's the prologue for Sonic Drift 2. Now, we have another game to play. Second, just to set it up. Take care, Cassie. So this game was made for Christmas Sage. It's the still in development Sonic Drift 16-bit. And yes, we know it's only partially visible right now. We'll fix it. There we go. Yeah, this is a fan game that is basically a reimagining of Sonic Drift. If it was more of a kind of like a Saturn era 2D game or late Mega Drive, Super Nintendo era. There are a lot of characters. As you can see, they've all been done up in like Mega Drive looking graphics. You love the little portrait in the low right corner. Amy looks great. Yeah, this is fan made. We have 3 levels. CPU aggression, let's go medium. You shoot an Asteron, press shoot again to burst it early. Okay. Yes, this is done in the style of Super Mario Kart. Yeah, you can see you have like a drift meter you build up by a boost meter you build up by drifting. Like, it's kind of like we said at the start of the stream. Like at this point, it's kind of not Sonic Drift anymore. It's a Mario Kart, or it's a Mario Kart game with a Sonic skin, which is fine, you know. But we do think it's kind of sad that that's what the Sonic racing games have become. We have no idea how to control this. Because personally, we like the fact that Sonic Drift has its own identity. But it is cool. Off with the scaling. Yeah, it does feel off. We agree. This is a very cool project, but it's not a game for us personally. It feels very strange to play. We also feel like the art direction is clearly going for like a 90s game, but it's also widescreen, which we think feels strange. There's no way to play it in 4x3. But as a little fun fan game, it's really cool. Yeah. Sonic Drift not being very popular, this is basically the only Sonic Drift fan game that we know of. There probably are more, but this is the only one that we know of. You know, it's basically a small project that people made for fun for Christmas Sage, which is the Sonic Amateur Game Expo. For those who don't know it. Years ago. There's a lot of like 16-bit remakes of that aren't actually 16-bit, but 16-bit remakes of the Game Gear games. There's like popular ones are like Sonic Chaos and Sonic Triple Trouble. And there's also one being made now based on Sonic Blast, aka G-Sonic. That looks very interesting. Yeah. It's a cool concept, if nothing else. But yeah, now we've seen that. So, something we want to do now, something we want to do as a standard thing. I think it's more characters this fan game can use. Yeah, if you want like if you want a Sonic racing game with like a bunch of characters, that game is called Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers. Anyway, we are gonna do something that we want to make a standard thing now on our streams. After we beat games, we want to do backlog review. So, that's Sonic Drift. Obviously, we've already scored this once. Apparently, we scored it 3 out of 10. But now we have mastered the game. So, start with that. You know, the game is better than we remembered. Sonic Drift actually was kind of fun. We liked it. It has a lot of problems, but like being what it is and for the time that it is, and the fact that it is a handheld racing game, time when like what was the competition at the time? Let's see, like a Game Boy racing game, 1994. Race Days was apparently. That's a top-down one. Yeah. Which means I have to go to F1 race on the Game Boy, which like yeah, we prefer it over that. We're actually gonna give it a solid 6 out of 10. It does what it does well. It has 4 differently very well animated ending, gorgeous graphics, surprisingly solid. Right here. Surprisingly solid little handheld racer that exceeds its reputation. While it might feel simplistic and lacking in depth, its lush visuals mixed with a fun outrun-esque energy gave us more than we expected, even in 2025. If you like arcade racers from the 80s, this will probably still be fun for you to play. We're gonna journal it today. Well, it was yesterday we played the first one actually. Started, finished. Stream playthrough. How long did that one take? That probably took like about an hour. Then we switch to let's put it to 1 hour 20. We can change it later if we realize that it's accurate. Yeah. Create log. There's that one. And then we have Sonic Drift 2. We're pretty sure we have given this a higher score than the previous one. We have. We don't agree with that. In fact, we're gonna mark it down. That one gets to 3. Despite keeping virtually everything that made the first game surprisingly solid, Sonic Drift 2 waters down the experience with additional frustrations and very little development on top of the bare bones structure. The bare bones structure, the bare bones. Really up on the top of the bare bones gameplay. More characters aren't a given improvement when they're not fun to play as either. Despite this, the graphics are still really nice, and some of the level tunes are excellent, lifting up what is otherwise a disappointing sequel. Yeah. And we're gonna mark our log dates. So let's see, what time is it now? Okay, so I probably played that for like 3 hours, maybe. No, 2 hours, probably. Started, finished. Stream, playthrough. Alright. And we're not going to review the fan game because it's not finished yet. We are going to log that we played it. So let's journal it today. Played it for like 15 minutes. We need to set this started. And so far we probably like laying around a 5 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. We ended up going a little longer than we expected because the game was harder than we expected, but we're done now. Hope you all had fun. And we are playing Portal 2 with Oni on Thursday evening. Other than that, we'll see you for Jurassic June. Midnight. June 1st. Be there. Rawr. Take care, everyone. We'd like to give a very special thank you to our wonderful supporters. You are Ahmed G, Alana D, Barrow of Dirt, Bean, Fadeleaf, Garden, Haruhase, Hokase, Jonathan H, Jules, Kit Stubbs, Loose Queen, Michael Rosenblum, Moto. Can't see who's in the next name list because of the chat being in the way. Rain, Ralph H, Rumray, Sadgame Music, Some Random Sevens, Shadow Winchester, Spatterable News, The Cleody, and Yerocha. Love you all. Take care. See you next stream.